In a quiet countryside, far away from the noise of the cities, there was a small, forgotten farm lying between gentle hills and an endless sky. The land was old, the fences leaned with age. The wooden farmhouse stood slightly crooked, as if it had grown tired of standing strong for too long. That farm belonged to a man named Samuel Wright. Samuel was not a wealthy farmer. He did not own vast lands or modern machines. What he had was a deep bond with the soil passed down from his father and his grandfather before him. Through generations, every morning before the sun appeared, Samuel woke to the sound of roosters and the soft wind brushing against the wooden walls. He put on his worn coat, stepped outside, and stood still for a moment, breathing in the faint scent of earth left from the night before. He lived alone. His wife, Margaret, had passed away many years earlier after a long illness they never had. Children, since her death, the farm had grown quieter, heavier, but Samuel stayed. He believed that leaving the land would be the same as leaving part of his soul behind. Each day followed a simple rhythm. Samuel fed the animals, repaired broken tools, and worked the soil with his bare hands. He spoke to the cows as if they could answer. He whispered to the crops, encouraging them to grow. The land listened, but it did not always respond. The year. Without Ariane, then one year, everything began to change. The rain did not come. Week after week passed, then month after month. The river near the farm shrank into a thin stream. The soil cracked beneath the burning sun. Crops withered before they could bear fruit. Other farmers slowly gave up. Some sold their land, others left, hoping to find work in the city. Fields that were once green turned silent and empty. Samuel did not leave. Neighbors warned him. You can't fight nature forever. Sell the land while it still has value. Samuel only shook his head. This land raised me, he said. Softly, I won't abandon it. As the drought grew worse, Samuel was forced to make painful choices. He sold 2 of his cows to buy feed for the rest. At night, he dug the well deeper by himself, under the dim light of an oil lamp, his hands bleeding, his body aching. Some nights, he sat alone at the kitchen table, staring at Margaret's old chair, wondering if he was being foolish, and then he remembered her words spoken long ago. As long as you care for the land with honesty, it will remember you. The stolen ox. One morning, Samuel woke up to silence. Too much silence. His strongest ox, old Ben, was gone. The barn gate had been forced open. Footprints led away from the farm. Old Ben was more than an animal. He was Samuel's last strength. Without him, plowing the land would be nearly impossible. Samuel searched for hours, walking miles beneath the burning sun. He found nothing. That night, for the first time in many years, Samuel cried, not loudly, but in anger. Just quietly, with his head resting on the old wooden table. For a moment, he thought about leaving, packing what little he had, walking away without looking back, and then fate knocked on his gate. The stranger at the gate one evening, as the sky turned orange and purple, a young man appeared at the edge of the farm. His clothes were dusty, his face was tired. I'm sorry to bother you, the young man said. My name is Ethan. I'm looking for work, any kind of work. Samuel studied him for a long moment. In the young man's eyes, he saw fear, but also determination. You won't find easy work here, Samuel said. I'm not looking for easy, Ethan replied. I'm looking for honest. Samuel opened the gate. Ethan stayed. Day after day, he worked hard. he learned to listen to the land. He learned patience. In the evenings, the two men shared simple meals in silence, and slowly, laughter returned. To the old farmhouse, the turning pow on day. Ethan returned with shocking news. He had seen old Ben. Without hesitation, the two men walked through the night. Samuel stood tall before the man who had taken the ox. His voice calm but unbroken. "You took more than an animal," Samuel said. "You took my life," old Ben was returned. When Samuel led the ox back onto the farm, tears filled his eyes. The land seemed to breathe again. Soon after, the rain finally came, gently, slowly, faithfully. The seasons without Anamestha. Farm did not recover in a single day. Samuel told Ethan stories of the past, of seasons without names. Seasons of failure, seasons where hope was barely enough to survive. Then a company from the city arrived, offering to buy all the land. "You're old," they said. "It's time to rest." Samuel stood in the field. "Won't sell," he said. "This is where I belong." The HEIR time passed, and Samuel grew weaker. One afternoon, he handed Ethan an old wooden box. Inside were seeds. "This is the future," Samuel said. "Just don't walk away." Samuel left the FEL. Samuel passed away on a calm, windless day. Ethan buried him beneath the old tree Samuel loved most. A simple wooden marker read, "Samuel Wright, the man who stayed." The farm, years later, years later, the farm was still there. Not rich, not grand. Teda. Ethan told the children of the village the story of Samuel, always ending with the same words, "Some lands don't need the strongest man. They only need the one who stays." Final message: life does not test us to see how strong we are, but to see whether we stay when everything becomes difficult. Because sometimes miracles appear only after we choose not to walk away.